It's time to continue my adventure in the UK, this time with another street photography POV in London, trying to capture as much as possible from sunrise to sunset. And we're off to a great start here at sunrise at Big Ben. This arch frames the Big Ben so beautifully, and the sun hitting the building with the first light. It's great. And there's almost no people here, so it's easy finally to frame the shot without having to wait for ages. Looks very nice. And of course, with this night lighting, might as well take a shot of Westminster as well, because it's just the Houses of Parliament are looking great. Alright, we have some chances here for reflections as well, because it's been raining. Of course, I'm in London. And we're now at St. Paul's, going for more reflection shots here. During the day this time, I also did this at night, of course. But you know, it's a great spot, so I figured I might as well come back here and during the day trying to get some shots. Some of the same shots, of course, that I did in my night POV. Let's get low here, leading line to the St. Paul's Cathedral. It just looks very good, and it's so early there's no people around here yet. Which is great, because I have all the time and space to get my shots here. I do love a good reflection though. Let's get a little bit closer to this thing, you know, still have a little bit of foreground, but a clearer shot of the cathedral. Then here we are. We've got some traffic. Let's first take a clean shot, I guess, of St. Paul's. Then maybe we can get a bus in there. There's a lot of buses around. Ooh, there's a black photo booth here. And a lot of buses. Always nice to add some color to the photos. You know, this spring out of the picture, really. Another bus here, trying to get it in frame. And then this straight on shot, just of the building. A little bit further, we have a leading line again. There's all roads here lead to St. Paul's. Back at the reflections, because there's a lot of puddles around, which is great for photography. Looks really nice. I just love whenever you can get off a nice reflection. And from Millennium Bridge we have a lot of good sights here. The Shard looking very good with the sky behind it. And hopefully we can get a shot of the Tower Bridge as well. We'll get closer in a minute, but first we'll get all the shots we can here. Which of course includes a good nice shot of St. Paul's from this angle, which is still awesome. Unfortunately, it's getting a little bit more crowded already, even though it's still quite early. But you know, there's always going to be people here in London, unless I'm really early. But then it's still dark. Alright, moving on to Tower Bridge. We got a right here in front of us. Let's get a shot of just one tower. We got a bus, which is nice. And then the whole thing, of course. The lighting is still really nice early on. A bit closer now. Let's get a photo of the other side of the bridge, I guess. Maybe we can get a bus in there as well. Trying to get the whole bridge again, different angle with a bus. I'm addicted to getting these buses in shots. Alright, I'm looking up right now. I don't think you can see it, but there's a pretty nice view here of these tall buildings standing very mightily here in the city center. It's a good thing to remember that you have to look up sometimes. But yeah, quite nice. And now we've got this. I think it's called the Jurgen. Looks kind of funky, but makes for a nice shot. So, let's see where else we can go. And I'm now right here at St. Pancras Station, which looks totally amazing. This building is great. It looks very, very cool. So I think we can get a couple of different shots here. One, including this telephone booth, which makes it feel very London to me. And there's this cool car here. I'm not a very big car guy, but I know this is a cool looking car. So let's try to get some nice shots in. First the building itself though. There's people around. Finally people clearing off from the car. Nice and low with the building behind it. This looks great. So I'm trying to get some different angles on this car. But there's a lot of people. So first let's get some of the building again. Some of the features of the building. And hopefully when this car clears out. Alright. Ready for the shot. One from behind. Let's get a little bit lower. That's looking very cool. With the entrance behind it as well. And then maybe get a wheel in there. It's a very nice bright pink here. Okay, maybe from the front as well. Getting a little bit lower again. It's got a lot of reflections, of course, but you know, I'm just trying to get all these angles because, you know, it's always nice to have them. Okay, so we're here, very busy street. We got buses though, lots of buses, and you know I like those. I'm gonna have a whole POV dedicated to all the panning shots and long exposures I got. Let's get the driver here. Just a nice street shot. I should do more. Maybe get the flag as well, because it's just nice. Contrasty against the building. Alright, another bus here in this nice street. That could be a cool shot. And then finally we're at this arch. I think we can get some nice shots just, you know, having a bus in the frame. But I'll probably do some long exposures, which you'll see soon in a different video. Alright, I think we can get a great angle here if we look up from this underground station. With the stairs going up, you have the sign, maybe a nice subject, maybe a person, maybe a bus. So it's clear now. I like that shot. I really like that shot. Alright, we got a great view here again of this whole street. Cars coming in. Yeah, this is a nice shot. Alright, of course, we gotta capture this bus. Pretty nice building behind it as well, so that's always good. Alright, I'm trying to capture this telephone booth with the building and the flag behind it. I think that could make for an interesting shot. Layers. Very British. At least I think so. Okay, we got a bus there, but more importantly, we got a very nice view of the building behind it. Looking very, very cool. Right, I think we got a great angle here to get a nice shot all the way up to Piccadilly. And then now all the way to Buckingham Palace. Sun is setting, so we got some nice glow. We got this whole street leading up, of course, to the palace, but a lot of light, so I don't know if it will turn out nice, but you know, gotta take the shot. Always take the shot. Okay, so we're very close to the palace now. Get a shot of the statue here in the middle. And then let's get some shots of these little guys here in the park. Very nice. Switch to my 7200 for this. Just to get some nice cute shots of these guys. We're everywhere and they're not scared. They don't care. They're the boss here. Alright, that's gonna be it for this photography POV. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you want to see more, click the playlist on the screen and hopefully I'll see you next time.